Hi, thanks for joining me today. In this video, we are going to focus on Warrior Two. So Warrior Two is an excellent pose for strengthening the legs, for lengthening the spine, and for finding openness in the shoulders and the upper back. So for today, you will need just a yoga mat or just a solid surface that you're not going to slide on, and something like a yoga block. You can use let me think. Yoga block will be best, but if you have something, I'll show you what we're going to do with the yoga block. And then somewhere where you can, a wall, I'm going to use my railing here that you can put the yoga block up against, just to give yourself a little feedback in Warrior Two. So we're going to start with just the basics of Warrior Two in the center of the mat. So we step the feet wide, and then you're going to take the right leg, turn the right toes towards the right end of your mat. Bring your hands to your hips. So we're going to keep the pelvis level. When we turn that foot, the pelvis will want to drop down. So we're going to think of keeping the pelvis level. And then we're going to begin to bend that front knee, that right knee, track it so that it aims right towards your second and third baby toe. So we want to have the heel right underneath the knee, or the knee right over top of the heel, whatever visual works for you. And you want to make it not only lined up this way, front of the shin, perpendicular to the mat, but that the knee's not winging in or out. So from this direction, you don't want the knee to go this way or the knee to go this way. We want to protect those ligaments on either side of the knee. So thinking of that knee tracking forward. The back leg is straight. You can turn the back foot in slightly if you'd like. And then think of really pressing into the outside edge of that back foot and a little lift of the inside edge, that inner arch of the foot, to help really strengthen the muscles in the leg. The spine stays vertical. So the tendency will be when this leg bends forward is to kind of tip a little towards the leg. So think of the spine staying vertical. And then you extend the arms out shoulder height, a little bit lower than shoulder height. So not up here, no tension in the shoulders, a little bit lower than shoulder height. And then you look out over that front middle finger. So this is our Warrior Two pose. So think of pressing into both feet. So we're really finding energy in the legs. Again, nice length in the spine, shoulders relaxed, gaze out over that right middle finger. So Warrior Two, couple breaths here. Inhale and exhale. Again, basics of Warrior Two pose. And then release the hands down, straighten that right leg, turn the toes in, and then we'll turn the left toes out. So we'll do the same thing on the second side. So bend the front knee. Again, think of pelvis staying level. So bring those hands right to the hips. Make sure that back hip's not tipping, or that front hip's not tipping forward. You can adjust this front leg. If you bend your knee and it shoots past your ankle, then you want to make an adjustment by sliding that foot a little bit further forward. So that's the other alignment. This is the most critical alignment, is with this knee. We want to protect that front knee. And then think again, back foot parallel to the back edge of your mat, maybe turned in slightly, really pressing into the outside edge of that back foot, and a little lift of the inner arch of the back foot. Again, really strong in this back leg. Spine vertical, arms out by your side. Again, make sure the shoulders stay relaxed, and then look out over the left middle finger. Inhale and exhale. Find your breath. Again, energy in the legs. So you want to find all the strength in the legs so you can find this ease of alignment in the upper body, the spine, the head, the shoulders, the arms. Inhale and exhale. And then very gently bring the hands again back to the hips, straighten that front leg, turn the toes in, and then just heel toe the feet back together. So a couple things that will help you check alignment, because everybody is different. Everybody's body is different. So certain leg position, feet position, alignment for the legs might feel better for one person than the other. We used to teach this, really think of squaring your hips to the long side of your mat, but we've discovered that that can create some issues with the pelvis and the sacrum for some people in the lower back. So a little alignment check you can do. I'm going to step away from my mat or off the front of the mat and give you a little cue that you can do with your block. So I'm going to come to the wall, same alignment. I'm going to step the back foot and I'm going to place my front leg where I can bend the knee and have the knee rest right on the block. Hopefully my mat's not going to slide. So from here, when you press that knee or that shin, you can even actually, I like it a little better on the shin. When you press that shin forward, you should feel stable in this back leg. And so for me, that means my leg is a little off to forward. It's not completely lined up heel to arch, which is kind of a cue that we used to give. So for me, it's a little better when it's a little further forward because I can feel when I press my shin forward, the energy travels up this leg right through the pelvis and back to the back leg. When I'm here with that back leg, and I push, I don't feel stable. I feel like somebody could push me over. So that's what you want to play around with a little bit, is find a wall and a block or something to function like a block so that you can press that shin forward and see if you can adjust that back leg either a little forward, probably a little forward because that allows that pelvis to rotate a little bit. And then we still think of that same alignment. Once you get the alignment in the legs, you want the pelvis level, arms to your side, look out over that middle finger. Inhale and exhale. And then again, let the hands release down. And then of course you could do that on the second side. The second side might be different as far as, you know, if a hip is tighter, then you might need that back leg in a different position. So again, just a little way to kind of check in. So I want to do a little bit of flow with our warrior two. We're going to add in peaceful warrior, which has the same foundation, just a little different movement for the upper body. So let's step the feet again, nice and wide to the side. Turn the right foot towards the right end of the mat. So we're going to set up for that warrior two. Pelvis level, bend that front knee. Again, walk it out a little if you need. Make that alignment adjustment so where you feel stable in the legs and the pelvis. Bring your arms out by your side. Look out over that right middle finger. Press into the feet, find your breath. Inhale and exhale. And then as you inhale, straighten the front leg, turn the palms up, float the arms all the way up, palms touch. And now exhale, bend that front knee again, come settle back down into that warrior two. So we'll do that a couple times with the breath, really energizing the legs. Inhale, arms float up. Exhale, bend the front knee, arms back to that shoulder height. Good, one more time like that. Inhale. And exhale. Now staying in this warrior two, really strengthen through that front leg. Bring your back hand to the thigh, turn the front palm up, sweep the arm forward, up and back, come to peaceful warrior. So we've changed nothing in the alignment of the legs. We're still pressing into that foot, but that front foot, but we're reaching that arm up and overhead. There's no pressure on this back leg. You're just lightly letting the hand rest there. You can look down over that shoulder if you'd like, or forward, or even up towards the upper arm. Peaceful warrior. And then come back to that warrior two, and then let's settle back again to that peaceful warrior. Exhaling to peaceful warrior. Inhale, back to your warrior two. Really feel that strength in the legs. Inhale. And exhale. Good. Once more, inhaling. And exhale, and then straighten the legs, bring the arms overhead, and then bring the arms out to a star position, find neutral here, inhale and exhale, and then bring the arms down to the hips. Let's turn the left foot now towards the end of the mat. Bend the left knee, again, check that alignment with that heel and that knee, anchor through the back foot, adjust it, again, a little forward if you need to find that nice alignment for your pelvis. Arms out by your side, look out over the left middle finger, make sure you're breathing. Inhaling and exhaling, and then inhale, straighten the legs, bring the arms all the way overhead, palms touch, and then exhale again, bend the knees, settle back to that warrior two. So that allows you to find that, really find that alignment. So inhale, arms floating all the way up, and then exhale, come back again, warrior two. Good, one more time like that. Inhale. And exhale, and then really find that foundation, really pressing into the feet, and then backhand to the thigh, float that front arm up, come to peaceful warrior. Inhale back to your warrior two, and exhale to peaceful warrior. So again, keep that lower body connected. We're just moving through the upper body. Inhale and exhaling. And then once again, straighten the front leg. Float the arms all the way up, turn the toes back in, little star pose here. And then bring the palms together, bring the hands to the heart, heel toe the feet, or just step the feet back to your mountain pose. Lift the heart and the sternum. Maybe close the eyes for a couple breaths. Just notice how you feel the connection down through your feet to the earth. Inhale and exhale. And then very gently let the eyes open. So I hope you enjoyed that little tutorial on Warrior Two pose. The other thing that I really like about Warrior Two, so if you think of the shape of the posture here, so we want to keep, again, vertical alignment of the spine. If you lean too far forward, it's like you're thinking too much of what's going on in the future. This is in my little thinking about this. If you lean a little too far back, you're hanging back into the past. So what we want to do is find in this pose the present moment. So we're extended, we're even, we're not reaching too far back, we're not leaning too far forward. We have vertical alignment of the spine so we can land in the present moment. So I really like that little analogy with Warrior Two to really help us be in the present moment, because that is what yoga is all about, is being in the present moment. So thanks again for joining me today. Give me a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel if you like this video. And in the information section below, check out Grey Horse Yoga and the classes that I offer there. I hope to see you sometime soon in the saddle or on the mat. Thanks. Bye-bye.